Welcome in to the USL PRO Playoff Review. My name's Nicholas Murray, very pleased to be joined by David Wagner as we take a look back at the quarterfinals of the 2014 USL Pro Playoffs, with the Harrisburg City Islanders pulled the surprise of the round as they upset the regular season champion Orlando City 1-0 behind a goal by Antoine Hoppeneau. Now, the number 8 seed needed a victory on the final day of the season to get in, but a beautifully executed counter-attack and stout defensive work that allowed only 2 shots on goal for the Lions sent the City Islanders through to the semi-finals. What was the biggest factor in their victory against the Lions?
I think they were organized. They came in and they had a game plan and they executed it. They were very organized. They got stuck in the match, as you referred to. Very, very good defensive effort for them. And they took advantage of their opportunity. Hoppeneau scored on a great breakaway, a great counter there. Finished it nicely, and they had some other chances in the match as well too, but they were very timely when they chose to go forward against the Orlando City side, which we know is very dangerous and has scored so many goals this year. Just a really, really impressive performance, and they're going to have a lot of good momentum going into next week now.
Well, they are going to head to face the Richmond Kickers, who, to no one's surprise, had to battle past the Charleston Battery in extra time in an enthralling contest at City Stadium. In the end, it was Matthew Delicat coming off the bench to score with 3 minutes to go in extra time just before we were about to head to a penalty shootout. But this was a game that really had everything. Chances for both sides, hit crossbars, hit posts. It could have gone either way. What do you think was the difference in Richmond advancing?
Yeah, I think that difference would be Matthew Delicat, because I think there were so many things that were similar between the teams during the match. They're two sides that are very familiar with each other. Obviously, they've seen each other a lot, not just this season, but over the years. So they came out. They had everything that you wanted. It was fast, it was physical, there was a lot of great chances, some good goals in there. Then Matthew Delicat comes on. He's been on the field for 19 seconds and has a brilliant header to be the difference in the match. So just an overall spectacular effort by Richmond, but Matthew Delicat was the difference.
Heading out west, the LA Galaxy too had to work hard as well to get past the Rochester Rhinos. Chandler Hoffman had a goal and an assist in their 2-1 victory, but I think, to me, Brian Perk might have been the man of the match here. Some very good saves late on after the Galaxy 2 had been reduced to 10 men. What impressed you most about Los Dos' performance?
Yeah, I think you brought it up right there, that sort of defensive effort to close the match. Rochester had that opportunity being up a man for the last 25 minutes. So you're able to come down and put all that pressure on LA, control the ball, and they held firm. You know, they were able to keep their shape, some big saves, just a really impressive defensive effort from LA at the end of the match, combined with the fact that we know that their offense is so potent. They're going to be very dangerous as they keep going forward.
Well, they're going to head up to Northern California to face Sacramento Republic FC in this Saturday's semi-finals after the Republic FC took a 4-1 victory against the Wilmington Hammerheads. Now, this maybe was probably the most impressive performance of the weekend, and the set pieces were really the key. Had 3 goals, 2 by Nemanja Vukovic, 1 by Mickey Daly, coming from the centre of the Republic defence. Really impressive indeed. Now they're the highest remaining seed. They have home field advantage potentially this weekend and for the championship game if they take victory. With Orlando out, are they the new favourites to take the title?
I would say so. I agree with you. I think it was the most comprehensive performance of the weekend from any side. And I think what sticks out to me is the names that you read off, the people that scored goals this weekend. Those aren't usually the people that we read off. We're usually sitting here talking about Rodrigo Lopez or Jan or Adam John, some of the other people on that team. So to come out, see some diversity in who scores, a great all-around performance from the side, very comprehensive. I'd have to say they're the favourites going forward.
Well, it's certainly a lot to get through this weekend. Lots of great action. We hope you'll join us for next weekend's semi-finals. On Saturday, we have an East Coast-West Coast doubleheader, 7 p.m. at City Stadium for the Kickers and City Islanders, 7:30 Pacific time for Galaxy 2 and Republic FC out at Bonnie Field. We'll take a look at both of those games later in the week. And until then, for David, my name's Nicholas. Thanks for joining us.